steadily improving. We've got, like you mentioned, actually, I was thinking of blowing this off today because last year's the only year we didn't do one of these, and we won a championship. So I was thinking about doing a no-show, and not that I'm superstitious, but I guess I would be if I did that. But no, we're getting better. We did lose a lot. We lost the all-time hit and run scored leader. We lost the all-time RBI leader, and we lost two All-American pitchers. But everybody loses people, and they did a great job. And we got a lot of younger guys, and we have people that haven't played a lot in their 2 or 3 years here that are going to get an opportunity. So hopefully they'll step up and help create some more excitement for us this year. That's a question mark a little bit as to who we want 4 starters for our conference games, and I think that's going to change back and forth as we play. That'll just but we have about 6 guys that we have in the mix for that. Kenny Lavrich, who came as an infielder, and last year was when he went to entirely just a pitcher, and he's improved greatly. I told him the other day, you're a pitcher now, you're not a thrower. So we're hoping that he has a great senior year, and so that's a plus. Bryce Trischler's back, who had an incredible year for not pitching hardly at all his freshman year, but he really stepped up big, led us in innings. He's back, and and we've got a couple young guys. Of our 13 pitchers, 7 are freshmen, so it's gonna take a little time for things to iron out, but we're excited about some of the talent those guys have, and it's just a matter of getting out there. And I still believe in my system. We like to play early. We're playing this Friday and Saturday, like Valentine's Day, which a lot of people don't do, but we're going to head down to North Carolina and play we have more time to fix problems, mistakes, and we have a chance for guys to get their feet wet, and our pitchers especially to get maybe 5 starts before the first conference game. So I've always liked that. I started a long time ago, and it's been very beneficial for the pitching staff. Well, we have 3 freshmen, and so one of them will have to emerge. Right now, Johnny Reyes is looking like he's the number 2 guy right now, freshman. Adam, unfortunately, we've got a couple people out to begin the season, so we're gonna try and we're gonna move Adam to second base to when he's not catching. So he normally in conference he'd catch 1 game and have the next game off, but now until we get some key people back, he's gonna be playing some second base for us. So those 2 will do the majority of the catching. 2 other freshmen are getting better every day. So we have 4, and that's usually something happens that we never have 4. So I'm happy that we have 4, and they all have ability to step in if needed. Well, as I said, we got Colin Marinpitro, the player of the year for the conference, one of our big hitters. So he's back, and he's looking good. Second base, I mentioned, we got some people, some freshmen, and we're just trying to fill that space. Shortstop, Sam Meredith. Sam won't probably start playing, and hopefully when we go to Florida, he'll miss this weekend. Just one of the best shortstops that I've ever coached, and that's at all levels, 1, 2, and 3. Just a great defender. Doesn't have I call showcase skills. He doesn't have a cannon for an arm, and he doesn't run a 6'8", but the boy can play. He's a ball player, and so we're hoping he gets back to us real soon. Third base, we got Trayton Sarvis, and we got Nick Remish, a freshman who finally I got a guy from Eastern Pennsylvania, my hometown area, and I got to watch Nick a lot, and he swings the bat well, and so we're looking for him to be a contributor as a freshman, and then we also have Trayton, who will be a junior this year. Well, that's the position where I think things are fluid. We have 5 guys. Nick Sampson obviously is in center, and very excellent defender. Usually hits over 300. Good base runner. So we have Nick for his senior year, and then left and right. That's 2 openings that we've had, that we have this year, and 2 of them are left-handed hitters. So if If we face a lefty, we have three right-handers. So it's going to be, we have two guys. One guy has stood out, and he's going to get a shot, and then it's going to be it's going to be a fluid situation. I mean, guys that are hot, guys that are playing well, will keep playing, and I'm sure some guys will get more than one or two opportunities. Maybe it'll cycle in and out. But so we're looking for two guys to emerge there. So this is probably first time in a long time that we have this many unanswered questions. But I always find that those things work themselves out. We had Caleb Durbin did last year as a freshman. He did a good job. So he's a possibility, a left-handed hitter. Maybe one of our catchers could DH. We have two other first basemen behind Colin. One is sophomore, and John McIntyre. And then we have a freshman who we really like defensively, so he could even be a defensive replacement to begin with, and hopefully he can become a big bat. And that's Luis Sanchez, so we like him. So a lot of young guys, and we'll just see how they do, and hopefully they'll get some opportunities and have a chance to win a job. Well, it's pretty much like it's been for the last number of years. I think there's going to be a couple surprises. I think some people that haven't made the playoffs will make it. I'm predicting one for sure, maybe two. I just have a feeling I think a lot of people lost a lot of really good players. And like I said, that's true every year, but especially this year. In terms of where we sit, we're chosen for second. We've finished that way for quite a number of years. This year's different. I didn't realize this. You don't have time to, as the season's gone last year, you don't have time really. You're just focused on each game. And then in the summer, I look back and we really had some good players. I mean, we led the conference in fielding percentage. That's the first time that's ever happened because we play on grass and dirt at home. And we were number one in batting average. We scored a ton of runs. It had to be, I haven't checked, but I would think it's a school record. And then we were number two in ERA. So now we've had 5 All-American pitchers in the last 4 years. They're gone. so that's the big item for us. But, W&J, us, Allegheny, I think, was third. They've been in the playoffs the last 2 years. St. Vincent has been going regularly, and Teal is going. But I think there's going to be a couple surprises, and some other teams are going to sneak in. Well, we got to get better as the season goes along. Again, pitching staff is young. Probably right now it looks like 2 freshman position players will be starting, which isn't unusual or a lot. We're just going to have to. We're going down south and playing 3 Southern teams this weekend, which I usually don't do because they've been outside and we haven't. We've been out one time, so I normally don't do that. But again, it's just the way it worked out, and I like to start early, and that was really the only thing available for us. So I think not to panic early. Hopefully the second half will just be, I say that a number of years, but especially this year, we'll keep getting stronger and be playing our best baseball near the end.